The man discovered that his 7-year-old daughter had been kidnapped. His first instinct was to call the police, but before he could, the kidnapper answered the phone. The first thing the kidnapper did was let his daughter speak to reassure them she was still alive. When Jack asked how much ransom they wanted, the kidnapper instead told him to adjust his wife's position. That single sentence sent a chill down Jack's spine. It meant they could see everything he and his wife were doing and hear every word they said. The kidnappers gave strict instructions. No calling the police, no mentioning the kidnapping to anyone, and once Jack left the house, he would be under constant surveillance. If they broke any of these rules, their daughter would die. But the kidnappers weren't after money. They knew that Jack was currently treating a mentally ill patient named Mary. Inside Mary's mind was a 6-digit code, a code she had never revealed to anyone. Jack's task was simple. He had until 5 p.m. to get that code from Mary. Once the kidnappers had it, they would release his daughter. Jack tried to ask for more information about the numbers, but the caller refused to say anything else. From the way the kidnapper spoke, Jack could tell he was dealing with a ruthless person. Realizing how serious the situation was, Jack instructed his wife not to call the police and promised he would bring their daughter home safely. Without wasting another second, he headed straight for the psychiatric hospital. Just as expected, the moment he stepped outside, a stranger greeted him and followed him to his car. The kidnappers had already planted a phone in his vehicle, ordering him to keep it with him at all times. Jack now understood how they had been so eerily aware of his every move. After kidnapping his daughter the night before, they had installed surveillance devices all over his house. Not only that, but they had broken into the apartment upstairs, using it as their command center. His daughter, unaware of what was happening, was being kept locked inside one of the rooms. Jack raced toward the hospital. He had less than 7 hours to save his daughter. Without wasting time, he began reviewing Mary's medical history, growing more certain that she had been faking her illness for the past 10 years. Perhaps she had been threatened by someone, forcing her to stay in a medical facility all this time. And now that she was about to become an adult, she had attempted a crime, possibly in an effort to get herself sent to prison.